Hello fellow hikers, it's time for your weekly vid clip for TLC Hiking Group for the week of December the 19th. Thanks to all that showed up for the Lost Camp Loop hike in South Mountain. It was a good turnout. Thank you all who attended. Moving right on to the next hike, which is going to be on New Year's Eve. It's going to be quite the hike, quite the event. And it's really going to cover all three levels of hiking. If you just go to the petroglyphs or hieroglyphs themselves, that is a very easy hike. Once you go past the hieroglyphs or the petroglyphs and continue towards the ridgeline, this becomes a pretty difficult hike quite quickly. There are areas of the trail that you really can't see trail, that you're basically trailblazing or bushwhacking to make your way to the ridgeline. So know that if you're going to go to the ridgeline, it's a difficult hike. So be cognizant of a couple things. One is who you are carpooling with. You know, I definitely suggest matching yourself up with your pace level, so you're not waiting around for several hours, because there could be quite the spread from the front part of the group to the back end of the group on this particular hike because of the level of difficulty. So if you believe that you're going to lag behind that much, you may wish to turn around before you reach the ridgeline. You know, so what I'm saying is be cognizant, know your own levels of hiking, your own capabilities, your own limitations. And if you find yourself drifting behind that much, you may wish to just turn around at your own limitation and head back to the parking lot. So know that. Of course, if you get to the ridgeline, great. The ridgeline and back is going to be about 6 miles, 6.5 miles round trip. Once we get to the ridgeline, there's even yet another part of the hike. We'll hang a right and head towards Superstition Peak, which is the highest peak in the Superstition Mountains, which if you go to this hike, it then becomes 8.4 miles and is, you know, yet even another layer of difficulty. So again, know your limitations. Be very cognizant of who you carpool with. You know, you may want to not carpool with anybody on this particular hike. Just kind of, you know, an FYI, just throwing it out there that because of this level of difficulty of this hike, you know, you may be 2 hours, 3 hours behind the front part of the group. So anyhow, we'll touch base on this hike again next week when I put my vid clip out for next week. I just figured I'd plant the seed now. It's going to be an amazing hike. It's going to definitely test many levels of your hiking, scrambling, bushwhacking, trailblazing. I'm being told by a number of people that hike the Superstitions quite often that the hieroglyphic trail up to the ridgeline is the toughest out of all three. So the Carney Springs or the Flatiron or the hieroglyphic. That the hieroglyphic trail is by, you know, is the toughest to do, because there in some places, like I mentioned, there really isn't even a trail. You're trailblazing, making your own trail. So nonetheless, I hope you all have a great week. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and enjoy your time with your loved ones, significant others, and family members. And with that said, have a great day, a great week, and we'll talk to you next week. We'll see you guys.